Hi, my name is Wes Kabuki.
Pull up.
Hello. This should be my best friend. The ambulance in 1973. Sadly, a not too common necessity in the downtown Eastside. These are not my words, they are James's words. I'm just putting here in words. Oh Lord, grant me the knowledge to accept things that I might not change. The best things are free. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sean Giroux. This is the Reawakening 1975, Reawakening of a Spiritual and Cultural Heritage, Raven and Drum in the Longhouse of the People. I'm an artist too, and it's kind of a coincidence that we have a song named Longhouse, and I play drums, and I love painting too, and I'm honored to be here. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Jim. This is shopping carts, this is modus operandi. And shopping carts are the way of life. There are work truck, to home, way to move around, all your possessions, or go make money, or just move runs, and then you have to get rid of losers. Which was don't have cars or anything, and being a big part of the downtown east side. Thanks for everything.
For an encore. I don't know why I always get asked to do the drug things, but anyways, The Alley, 1983. Me with the bottle, Michelle with the needle in our hideout at the Alley. In some ways, the alleys are the backyards. In some cases, the front yards of the people of the downtown east side, and a lot goes on down there. But there's one thing I'll say, I'd rather be in an alley at 2 o'clock in the morning in the downtown east side than on Granville Street in front of a bar at 3 a.m. So safety first. The next one, Dead in the Street, 1985. Another bad night for the police on the streets of the downtown east side. There's been a real love-hate relationship in both my life and the downtown east side's life with the police. And some days they help a lot, and in other days there's been some, well, we won't get into that, I guess, but as I say, it's been a real love-hate relationship, and while we need the police, I think sometimes they've overstepped their boundaries, but in the downtown east side, like, a lot of stuff was sort of swept under the carpet, and I don't know, it's still that way today. We need the police to keep order, but at the same time, just to what extent? And the last frame I'm doing today is The Dragon in 1996, cocaine, heroin, and the victims. And it's quite interesting that he has the date 1996, because in 1993-94 there was a complete dry-up of heroin in the streets of Vancouver, and all of a sudden there was this huge influx of cocaine. Cocaine really hadn't been around. And very shortly after, rock cocaine came along. And then in 1996 came the overdoses. And it was unbelievable. I don't know if everybody remembers, but in 96, you could not walk to anywhere on Welfare Day without stepping over a body. And that body was dead. And in fact, we had almost 300 deaths in the city of Vancouver 1 year, which is just an absolute genocide. And I can't believe that it lasted as long as it did. And that's why I sort of, my story is about trying to help the addicts on their way out of that misery. And I think James pictured it well here. And I'm going to speak a little bit more about him in a couple of minutes, but what he's done here is just magnificent, because too many people's lives are forgotten when they die on those sidewalks. Finally, those families that didn't want to have anything to do with them grab that body and take them back to Montreal or Toronto. and they're never remembered again. And we've always fought to have, as my grandmother would say, those characters remembered. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jorge Campos, and I'm going to read The Sisters. The Sisters, 1988, a bowl of soup, a sandwich, a helping hand, the Franciscan Sisters of the Atonement. The only thing I can add to this picture is that the sisters are going to close their doors after some 75 years serving the community, and it's going to be missed by all of us who use the services. I never met James, may see him a couple of times, but I'm just impressed with the work that he's done, and I wish he was here today. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Hi, my name is Rocky, and getting by 1990, me, Mark, dumpster diving. Well, personally, I've known James Cumming for about three to 4 years. I'm an art facilitator at Life Skills. Many times he usually comes up to me and asks me, well, what should I do with this, or what should I do with that? I said, well, basically, just be yourself, put your own feelings in what you want to do. Now, see, with dumpster diving, it kind of relates to me going back, I say about 3-4 years ago, me and my friend Mike Benz, he showed me how to dumpster dive. Okay, way up, in the Cancelano area. The many things that you find is one man's treasure, one man's garbage, another man's treasure. A lot of people like to discard things and everything else, and like James Cummings, by dumpster diving, was trying to keep the earth clean. And also made money doing it too. So lots of things, I have lots of write-up about dumpster diving, where it goes way back, oh God, before our time. There are lots of treasures out in the sea. People go out there and get things. So that's about, I will speak a little bit later more on that. Thank you very much.
Life's the lineup when you're poor, 1995. I guess it's still a lineup in 2011. I thought when I saw the line that it should be done to the tune of Life's a Holiday on Primrose Lane, you know that old tune? One of the things that struck me about the entire mural is, in spite of some of the dark themes in it, the mural is so warm. There's so much orange and red and warmth to it, and we may be poor, but the creative spirit is alive and well and very, very rich in the downtown Eastside, and it doesn't surprise me at all that James's work is as deep and profound as it is. He's really a fine, great artist, and I think needs to be respected as that. I first became aware of the mural probably when James was doing the Smiling Buddha piece, because it was included in a banner that went along Hastings Street, on the lamppost, and he was very proud of that. James worked lane cleaning also at United We Can in the bottle depot, and I guess I don't know when I first met him. And he lane cleaned to supplement his income with United We Can for years, until his health just wouldn't allow him to do it anymore. We were actually quite close. He invited me one time to his room. He was living in the, what was then called the New World. And I just remember it was so immaculate. Like, he kept the whole place was so neat. And which doesn't surprise me either. He was a neat person, and he'll be missed. And thank you.